Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. This is our Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time team. This has gone back almost 5 years, this Wednesday team. We have always new people coming in, some people staying for a couple years. We do short form improv, and it's just fantastic. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're going to be going into our 50th year next year. If you count 0 to 1 as our 50th. It's fantastic. What a run. And it'll be our 6th year online. Let's introduce our cast, starting with Bill. He's brand new tonight.
Hello, Bill from the state of Texas, down in Steelville, the cowboy capital of the world.
I think they would have got that accent without even the clue. All right, how about Chelsea? Chelsea, she's new tonight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
And Ken.
Yeah, I'm back, and I'm back.
He's faster than ever, isn't he? Sky from Australia, our international player.
Hello, I've been here for a while. If you don't know me, what are you doing with your life? Come on.
Well, there you have it. And there's Danielle.
Everyone, welcome for the, or excited for the show tonight.
And Jacob.
Hi, I was gone last show, but like Lazarus, I came back.
Teresa.
Hello, I hope I strike a chord with you tonight.
Leah.
Hello, welcome everybody from California. Woo! Thanks for being here. I'm so excited. It's my 4th show.
Sharon.
Hey guys, good to see you. Thanks for watching. Have fun.
And Junior.
Hey everybody.
Okay, so we're going to go into our first bit. It's called Phobias. I'm the online virtual therapist. Each one of these folks has been with me before. We've talked about their phobia. Want to see how they're progressing. And some of them get worse. So I'm just going to go around to each one of you guys and spend a little bit of time with each one of you. I think it would be really good to start off with, Junior. Okay. So, because I don't want to have someone do theirs, which might annoy you later, but so yours is dust. I mean, there's dust everywhere. So, I mean, how did this phobia get going with dust in you?
Well, nobody really knows what dust is except for the people that know. So dust is actually human skin and like all kinds of like gross particle stuff. And I don't like people coming over and then I have their skin mixed in with my skin. And then it's just like this, it's like a higher hybrid of like, germophobia and all that kind of stuff. It's just, it's a bigger thing.
Okay, well, so you're saying when we have like, let's say you have a service come over to clean your house. And
no, because then I'll have their dust.
Well, no, let's say they're wiping up the dust. I mean, I've seen dust on my chair. It doesn't look like it's human skin, but what you're saying is that all dust is human skin?
Well, I mean, like, there's like the particles from the air too, because we all know how scary the world is right now. Let's be honest there. But the dust in itself, like it's just particles. I mean, my dog has, the dander, which is dust, and it all blends together. It's all really gross. Just no.
Last time we talked about your dog, do you still use the dust buster on your dog to clean it?
Well, I use the Furminator. I bathe him daily. Like he is beyond clean. He is the cleanest dog there is.
Right. And how many humidifiers do you have in your house right now?
I don't know if I can. There's a number of them. There's a lot.
Right.
I mean, there's at least one in every corner. I mean, and there's, because like if you think about it, like it has to like get only certain areas, and like, it just has to be clean. Like I just can't.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Junior, for opening up here today. Okay. So let's go over to Teresa. Vending machines.
Oh, yeah. Wow. They're so noisy, and I don't like seeing things through the glass, the products through the glass. And you put your quarter in it, it makes a ding, a clunking noise, and then the thing falls down, and then you have to reach your hand in, and sometimes your hand gets caught in there.
Right, right.
Terrible,
Yeah, you had an incident where they had to have an emergency fire department come down and get your hand that was stuck in the vending machine. But they said you were actually going up trying to grab one.
Yeah, I had to go up and grab one. Yeah, because it was stuck there, and
I see.
So I had to grab that one. Yeah.
Right. So you weren't stealing; you'd put the money in, but that didn't drop all the way down. So you decided to grab it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to do that.
Yeah, you were pretty scared. You told me last session you thought you might have to have your arm amputated.
That was really scary. Yeah. I mean, my arm was way up there, and it was, and it was caught there, and it made marks on my arm and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And terrible. It's just those vending machines really scare me. Really scare me a lot.
Okay. Well, thank you for opening up. I really appreciate you doing that. Let me go over to Sharon right now. Sharon, you're this is why I know that this might upset Junior a little bit. Maybe Bill. Facial hair.
Oh God. Yeah. Don't have any.
Right.
It has to be gone. I don't care what you use. You can use sugar, you can use wax, you could whatever. I can't have it on me, and I can't have it really close to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't date guys that have stubble or beards. Often, actually, I just shave them for them, when on our first date. And then if they stick around after that,
I remember when you dated you said one of the meetings was I think it was a Greek gentleman, and their beards come out faster, and you got up and shaved him because you had to sleep over at 2 a.m, 4 a.m, 6 a.m, and then 8.
I had to get up about every 2 hours. Yeah, but he was pretty cool. He stuck around for a while. He was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You kicked him out before breakfast because you had to shave him.
Well, and plus there were little shavy hairs. Kind of. He didn't want to shower, so.
Oh.
There were, his hairs that came off his face were on his skin. So I didn't,
Well, let me ask you this because we've talked about this before. You have pets; they have hair on their face, but so it's just human facial hair.
Yeah, it's on human skin is where I just don't like it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for opening up. Okay. All right. Let's go over to Chelsea. So Chelsea, you have some sort of a phobia, fear of belly buttons?
Oh my God, yes. I mean, what's in it? It scares me. Just the thought of the belly button. Are you an innie, an outie, and what's even sticking out? It's just something that when I start to think about it, I mean, I just kind of, yeah. So.
Well, we talked about that before, I think the last meeting, that you have an innie, and it's a pretty deep innie, and you actually found a little nest in there or something like that.
I did. I found a little nest. I don't know who's been living there, and that's the thing that scares me the most. Right. I don't know if there's a little village in there. I don't, I have animals. I don't know if there's a flea circus going on in there. Right. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about just reaching in and cleaning it more thoroughly every day, or you have a fear of touching your own belly button? Because I know before you said you don't even like touching belly buttons or looking at them. You won't go to any pool parties unless people are dressed in a one piece.
No. I just I don't even think about that. This one time in order to help. I did have a pool party, but I did ask everyone to bring a one piece, and I asked guys to respectfully wear a shirt over, and I did catch a glance at someone's belly button because I know they were just kind of changing, but I had to ask them to leave. Right. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
That was your brother.
It was, and I did get a phone call from mom the next day, and and she told me that I grew up around that belly button, but I told her I can't, I can't do it, not yet.
Well,
Not
I know
yet.
his is rather hairy. I know that. Thank you very much. Let me go to Bill. Bill, what is up with you and outhouses?
Oh, you go to those things in the summertime, the smell is just, knock your head off. And you hear little things crawling around in there. And you go to these blue ones now. I'm just scared somebody's going to lock the door on me and I can't get out. And there's so many germs in there. I just can't quite take it.
Right. Well, you had a construction crew coming over to your house to work on,
Yes.
to rehab your kitchen, and you wouldn't let them put a porta potty out or use your your toilets. So, I mean, they had to go down to the service station, the restaurant where they pee in the gutter. What's going on?
Yes. I did not want them putting any outhouse on my place. I was afraid the wind might blow it over. Didn't know where that stuff was going to run. And I don't want them hiding in there, keep them working.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you mentioned that there was a football game and when you're in high school and you went into the porta potty and some of the other guys pushed it over and you heard them laughing, and so you have this fear of porta potties now.
It doesn't take but once, and it scars you mentally for the rest of your life. Because you're laying there, your feet are up there dangling around,
right?
And there's things running over you that it did not come from you, and the thought of it is just.
It's Okay, thank you, Bill, for opening up. Okay, it was kind of a dirty conversation, but we had to do with it. Okay, let me go over to where is Danielle? What happened to her? She's gone. She didn't want to talk about her phobia. There she is. Okay, Danielle. I told you one of your phobias is you leave before you know I'm going to call on you. And let's not get into that one today. But what's up with you and birds?
Oh man, my mom used to sell them when I was growing up, and there were just in our backyard there were so many, and they would just scream at all hours of the night, and I would never sleep. And I actually got pecked in the eye by one, and I get so scared now I have to wear sunglasses everywhere at any time I go outside. And I just, it happened when I was young, and just even going to a park really makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I have to live downtown where there's not as many of them,
Yeah, well, you had to run an incident with the seagull, isn't that correct?
Yeah, that was after the eye pecking one when I was younger.
You kicked the seagull because it was on your path on the sidewalk.
It was just, it was just a gut reaction, It went for my ankles, and I don't really like going to the beach anymore.
I think you're taunting the birds a little bit because someone saw you in a kind of a boutique and you were buying feathers and you were putting the feathers in your hat, like crow feathers, to scare away, to piss off all the other birds that.
Yeah, retrospect probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't you think birds think you're dangerous?
Maybe it's just like my energy or something. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't see any birds around you now.
No. I went on a date with one guy who had a bird, and I found out he had a bird after the date, and I had to end the date right there. Can't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he shouldn't have probably bought the bird on the date.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
On his shoulder and stuff, and the bird was kind of insulting to you too, wasn't it? Because he was picking.
Yeah, it's like also who brings a bird to a restaurant on a first date? So weird.
And the bird was smoking a cigarette.
Yes. Yeah. Just so strange.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's in this group. It just makes me feel so much less insane.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for opening up. Let's go over to Jacob. Okay, Jacob. So what is up with you and worms?
Oh my God. My dad took me fishing one time when I was a kid, and he tried to teach me how to hook a worm, but instead he would just like put the worm on my fish and just like let it get away. But it just felt so oozy and slimy. It was like a mini snake.
Okay, so your father, instead of teaching you how to hook the worm, he just would put it on your face?
Oh yeah, like he thought like putting it on my face would just like get me used to the texture, to the feel of the worm whenever I hooked it, but really it just made me so terrified. It was so slimy.
Right. And you hired a gardener to go dig up all the worms in your own garden?
Oh yeah. I'm not taking any chances because my garden is as healthy as heck. And when the garden is healthy, that's when the worms come, and I just cannot handle them anymore because they're in colonies.
Do you think that you might have to leave your area because when it rains, there's a lot of worms?
Well, luckily, I stay inside when it rains, so I don't bother going outside at all. And when I do see worms, I will happily grab my shovel and chop them in half. But that only creates more worms. So
right. Have you ever thought, and we talked about this, and I know you're afraid of heights too, but what if you get on the first floor of an apartment building where it's only cement and parking lots, and worms will not hang out there unless there's a potted plant. There could be a worm.
Even then, yeah, that's my worry. So I'm like, when it comes to the garden and living in a house, you know where the worms are. They're always in there. But even if I did have an apartment complex where I'm on the first floor and I have a potted plant, it'll be a mystery where one day that plant will die and I had a worm in there the whole time. It'll be a mystery. I'm just like so bad.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. I don't want to sound like you might have a breakdown now, so I don't want to go any further right at this moment. Let's go over to Sky. Sky, what's up with you in the sun? Because I know you have the picture of like trees behind you, but you actually in the sun, but you actually won't go outside in the real sun.
Here's the thing. The sun is like a huge ball of gas, right? But it's also really extremely hot. So how do we know that we're not just going to get burned? How do we know that one day the sun is going to get so hot that we're all just going to go on fire?
Well, that may happen, but but that may happen, but that's not happening now. You can actually still go out in the sun.
We don't know that.
Why don't you go out and stand in the shade? I mean, at least go outside because you think you have to walk in the sun.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right.
Are you kidding me? No, this is decoration. I'm here. I'm staying here in my bedroom with my pillow. I ain't leaving out there. Have you seen it?
We talked about your DoorDash bill, which I don't know if they call it DoorDash in Australia, but the people who deliver the food to you, it's quite outrageous.
Yeah, basically, because I won't go out the sun, so I just open the door and just hide behind the door and just go in, mm-hmm. And then I'll just snatch the food from inside the back of the door. So I won't actually
Okay, we talked about last time you boarded up all your windows. Are your windows still all boarded up?
Yes. And I have curtains and I have metal shields on the windows. No sun is hitting this place. No sun.
Okay.
I want to
All right, so you're saying you now, because last time it was just you boarded up with the windows, so now you put metal in and then also curtains, so you've got 3 layers to keep the sun out now?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. I ain't letting anything in here. This is all just fake chemical lightings and stuff. I ain't letting any of the sun hit me.
Do any light bulbs remind you of the sun?
Well, there are a few light bulbs that I just look at them and I just end up smashing them with a hammer because the light is just, it reminds me so much of the sun, and it makes me really scared.
Okay.
I can't have the sun.
Okay, I can't have you have a breakdown. We'll stop you right now.
It terrifies me.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with the sun. I don't know what to do.
Maybe turn off a light.
I need help.
Okay, yeah, we all need help. That's what we're here. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go to Leah. Okay, Leah, What is up with you and bridges?
Bridges.
Yeah, not Jeff Bridges. I'm talking about actual bridges you have to cross in a car, or like the Golden Gate Bridge, or even a small drawbridge. I mean, they have so many different types of bridges, and we talked about some of your fear, but you wouldn't really open up to me about the real truth about where did this start, this bridge fear?
Well, I was in San Diego driving over the bridge to go to Coronado, and there was an earthquake at the same time, and we all got stuck on that little freeway, and one car fell off.
Oh.
And they were okay. Can you believe it? And then
Right.
it was crazy. And and from now on, I cannot go across a bridge. And then I just, I don't know if I can. And then someone tried to jump off the bridge at the
Right.
same time.
Now, let's talk about that, because that's someone you're talking about yourself in third person. You were the one who wanted to jump off the bridge. So I think this is really what's going on. So some really bad thing happened to you that you felt you wanted to jump off a bridge, and now maybe your fear of bridges is that you think you're going to jump off it.
Well, maybe, but I really, really want to jump off that bridge.
I know. So see, so you kind of misled me thinking that, it was the bridge that you just didn't want to cross, but it's because you're afraid you'll jump off the bridge.
Yes.
And it's all because of your
If I-
high school sweetheart, the boyfriend who you loved, who ended up leaving with the cheerleader's mother.
No, can you believe that?
Yeah.
That little. What a no, yes. And then they drove over the bridge, and then I drove behind them with another car. It wasn't my car, and I was secretly watching them. And then they pulled over, and then I pulled over, and then I wanted to jump, and then they didn't even know me, and then they laughed.
Yeah. Well, it's good that it was only 3 feet high off the ground over a little creek, so you probably didn't hurt yourself too badly. But thank you. Let me go to Ken. He's our last guy here, Ken. What's the deal with poles? Like street poles, just poles everywhere to hold signs up. I mean, we need poles.
Well, it goes back to how my father died. He he crashed into one, and it just kind of went through the windshield and went right through him, and he was impaled on it, and that's how I found him. I got there before the EMTs could.
And you never brought this up before. You just said you avoided poles and you walked around. COVID had the 6-foot rule. You have the 12-foot pole rule. You can't get close to 12 foot close to a pole.
Yeah, it's I have to be like at a 45-degree angle to the top of the pole. Like the taller it is, the further I have to be away from it.
Oh,
so
I see.
Like it's a really big street light. I have to be like I have to get out of there.
Yeah. Well, now what about a really high flagpole? Somebody's like the Camp World or something has that huge, flagpole.
Yeah.
You have to be like a couple miles away from that.
Well, that's the thing about camps, parks, military bases, capitals with those huge poles out front. It's like, I have to like find a room where I can just close the window and just shut it out and not have to think about it.
I know we talked last time that you actually, there was 2 poles holding up your, kind of like the overhang going into your house, from the front door, and that you actually sawed them both down, and then the whole front caved in, and that caused a little bit of problem with the landlord.
Yeah, he did not like me demolishing the porch, but I said, just build it with something else. Build it with columns. Build it with, stacks of books or bricks or whatever. Just not poles. Don't use poles, please.
Okay. I want to thank all you guys for coming in here today. It was really very helpful. We'll see you all in a month. Okay? So go ahead and go into the the next room and make your payment. And I'll see you all in a month. Okay, we're going to move on now. Our next game is called The News. Okay, so if you're not in the news, go ahead and minimize yourself. All the newscasters can come out here. We have Teresa out here. She's going to be our weather. So go ahead and put that next to your name if you want, Teresa. Put weather. And then Bill's going to be sports. So if you want to put that there. Jacob's going to be an anchor. So if you want to throw that up. Ken is the other anchor. And then we have Sky is going to be our entertainment reporter. So they all need to come out and get ready to play those roles. Okay, now, to make it fun, the news, I'm going to give them their story and something physical to do or some personality trait. So as soon as Ken comes out here, I'll give him his. I'll start with you, Jacob. Jacob, you do this with your cheeks, and then it makes your tongue stick out. Okay, so you'll do that from time to time. And your story is they're creating robot dogs. Okay, so people don't have to actually feed their dog. They don't have to worry about cleaning up poop. Robot dogs. Man's best friend, the new robot dog. Okay, is Ken out here yet? There's Ken. Okay, Ken's our other anchor. You're going to clear your throat and spit. However you want to make that sound. And then you're going to be talking about, there are spray panning all the cats, different colors, the black cats, because they don't want them to hurt them over Halloween. So all the owners have been told to spray paint their cats different colors other than black. Okay, so that's your story. Okay, weather will be Teresa. Teresa's going to be singing opera, and she's going to be singing about stormy weather. Stormy weather, okay. Bill's sports, and of course we have the World Series coming up between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You have a bobblehead, Bill. You know what a bobblehead is? Okay, so you got the bobblehead will be your physical to go. And then entertainment with Sky. Sky, you'll be talking about how social media is affecting our youth and our teenagers, and you're going to be a know-it-all, someone who just thinks they're so above everybody else, okay? So those are all the stories. Let's repeat the stories now so we can remind ourselves what they are and remind the audience. So let's go to our anchor, Jacob.
And my story is about robot dogs.
Okay, and your physical is?
My physical is...
Okay. And Ken, the other anchor.
My story is the spray painting of the cats, and my physical is coughing and spitting as usual.
Okay. All right. The black cats. All right. And weather with Teresa.
Stormy weather opera.
Okay. Sports with Bill.
Got a bobblehead.
And what's your story about?
This World Series between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers.
All right. Entertainment with Sky.
I'm going to be talking about how the social media is affecting the youths, and I'm a know-it-all.
All right. Well, this is the 6 o'clock news at 7 with your host, Ken.
Good evening. This is the 6 o'clock news at 7. My name is Ken. I'm with co-anchor Jacob. Our top story tonight, due to the increased defenestration and otherwise accidental happenings with cats last Halloween, the mayor has ordered that all black cats be spray painted fluorescent colors this year so as not to get run over. Over to you, Jacob.
Well, my story is not in full circle just yet, so let's head over to Teresa with weather right now.
Oh, storm is coming. It is forming off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, coming up the Caribbean and heading towards the USA. Oh, it's swirling and whirling and burling. Oh, stormy weather is coming, beware. Over to you, Jacob.
Yes, thank you, Teresa. Now, my story is about robot dogs coming into action to replace man's best friend. Now, of course, these people got the idea from the classic cartoon Jimmy Neutron, a favorite among Gen Z children. Just remember Garter. And just hey, that would actually be real cool to have as a pet. So they thought to themselves, hey, why don't we make a robot dog kind of like that? So we'll have more soon, but for now, let's go to Bill with sports.
Hey, I'm over here at the World Series, and it's between the Toronto Blue Jays. Who names their team the Blue Jays? I mean, come on. The Dodgers? I'm a little offended because they're giving out toys tonight for every home visitor of little bobbleheads. And it's really, I think they're picking on my handicap. But Blue Jays, who would name? Oh, Dodgers are ahead 3-1. And throwing it back to you, Ken.
Thank you, Bill, for that enlightening analysis. We have an update on the cat story. My wife has asked that if you're going to spray paint your cat, please don't paint it orange because she hates that color. Over to you, Sky with entertainment.
Yes. So I think that the internet is starting to squeeze the brain juice from our head and is starting to leak out, for example, the mucus. Sometimes we think it's mucus, it's actually the brain juice that's coming out. The social media is affecting the youths and it is killing us very slowly. And I have proof on it. I've read articles and I've read books and I have evidence from scientists because I am a certified scientist myself. Back to you, Jacob.
Thank you very much, Sky. And I just got an update on the robot dogs, and apparently studies have shown that they're able to catch mailmen 55% better than actual dogs do whenever the mailman comes. So, mailmen of the world and women of the world, you better be prepared to have your running shoes on because you guys are going to be bitten by robot dogs.
This has been the 6 o'clock news at 7. Tune in tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Thanks for watching the news. Okay, bring me back out. Here we go. Okay, I need to just have nobody back out here now, but thank you guys. Fantastic news. Learned so much from everybody. And now I'm going to do a little guest house search for my guest house. I'm looking to have somebody. I put a thing out on Craigslist. I have 3 lovely ladies. I've tried to rent to guys before, and they just break everything apart in their pigs. So I said, okay, this time I'm going to go with 3 women who are, not like teenagers or just out of college, okay? So the first one, let me see, Danielle, if you can come on out here. Okay, so Danielle, thank you for applying to have my guest house.
Yes, thank you.
I read here on your form that you filled out that you do nude massages followed by chanting.
Yes.
Okay. I know that people are under a towel, but you're nude as well?
Yes. Yeah. I come highly, highly recommended. I've kind of found my little niche, it always happens at night. So, if you're annoyed with the nudity, you can just, not look outside, you can be inside for the night. But yeah, I have a lot of clients and I'm very
Right.
successful. So I can, you can count on me to always pay rent.
Right. It says here that you work into the middle of the night and you do use some lighting, some black lights and some
Yes.
other lasers to put on laser shows while you're massaging them and then chanting. So how long are you going to be chanting till what, like 2, 3 in the morning?
Yeah, I think the latest I've ever ran is around 5 a.m., but usually I go around like to 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, starting at 8 p.m.
Okay, what kind of chanting is this? Gregorian or what kind of chanting are we doing?
Yes, Gregorian. Yes, actually. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can you do a chant for me just so I might know what it might sound like?
Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. It's just really purifying for the whole
Okay, so
body and the
you do
soul.
that with your client.
Yes, yeah, they
and
do it
and
with
it-
me.
yeah,
Yes.
and you do different chants. So once you finish the massage, you chant for about another 10 or 15 minutes of cleansing.
Yes, cleansing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's when the lasers come in and all that.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It says sometimes you like to have music with it as well.
Yes, yeah, very minimal music. We want the chanting to be the prominent sound for the
Right.
cleansing.
It says
Yes.
percussion, like drums and
Some low drum and bass. Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what? Let me get back to you on that. Okay. I like your
Okay, I
Jerry
really look
Garcia
forward to
shirt.
hearing you.
Really
Thank
great.
you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Let me go to the next one. Leah. Okay. So hi, Leah. Boy, you dressed quite well. I mean, you must really want this place. It also says that you like exotic pets.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I really like lions and tigers. I'm
Okay,
like the Lion King lady.
Okay, so you think you're the lion tiger whisperer?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And what are you? Their queen? Is that why you're dressed like this?
Oh, yes. They totally think I'm the mama bear or mama lion bear.
Right.
That
Wait a minute. No, you just made do you have bears as well?
Well, I do have bears too. Yes, I have a little bear, big bear, medium bear, and I have 3 little bears.
Okay, 3 little bears.
But I really like the lions.
Because you like the fairy tale that's told about the 3 little bears in the porridge.
3 little bears. They slept in my bed.
You don't have any wolves, do you?
I do have a wolf.
Oh my God.
Yeah. His name is Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy's my wolf.
After what? Teddy Roosevelt or Ted Danson? What did you come up with the name Teddy?
Teddy, he's my bear.
Oh, Teddy Bear.
Give me a wolf. He's a wolf bear.
Someone said you have. Yeah.
Oh, do you hear him?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. So you're going to do this kind of chanting and dogs. Okay. You know what? Let me get back to you. Okay. Let me get back to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
howl too loud.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
Okay.
What is up with these people making all these noises? Okay. Chelsea. Geez, I hope you'll work out, Chelsea. I really will. Okay. Great to see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it says that you're in a band.
I am. I'm in a band, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what instrument would you play?
I play the spoons. I'm really I've gotten into the spoons recently, and I play.
So you're the lead singer and spoons.
Yes, it's a really interesting band.
Right.
We sing about cats.
Right, and your boyfriend is the lead, guitarist, and so he put you in the band so you could be with him, and you just play the spoons and you do some singing.
Just a little bit. I do the meows. I do the meows and with the spoons. And
do you have the spoons? And can I see a little bit of that? Do you have any spoons and a meow?
I can meow for you.
Okay,
right? All the spoons are being used because we had cereal for dinner, and we haven't we haven't washed the spoons yet. But I would love to meow for you. Would you like a meow?
Let me hear a little meow.
Okay, here we go. Just a little meow. Ready? Meow, 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 meow.
Wow, was that kind of like a sad meow, or was that a meow of like a return of two lovers? I mean, what kind of
it was a very soulful meow. Yes, it came. I think that came from the soul, like the musical Cats. I really feel like they were trying to really bare their little cat soul, and I just I want to do that too.
Do you have actual cats you want to have actually in the guest house as well?
Yes, this is a portrait actually of all my cats.
Oh, yeah, they have that
right
many cats.
here.
Okay,
this is a portrait of all. I put them on a shirt, and we all all have a portrait of our cats on the shirt. in the
What do you mean
band.
by we? Is it each
Well,
band
you know,
member? Or?
it's just me and my, I know there's the boyfriend, but we have a drummer, we have a bassist, we have a pianist, we have somebody. I mean, I
So
play.
you want to rehearse in the guest house, right?
Well,
your boyfriend, you said we just had dinner. So is your boyfriend planning to move in with you? Because this is for one person.
No, but I think he might visit from time to time. We're pretty serious,
5, 6, maybe 7 days a week visit.
I would say maybe like 8. Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
So he'll leave and come back twice in one day. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll get back to you. Okay. It's really great.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm getting off Craigslist, man. I ain't doing that. Okay. Let's bring out positive, negative with Sharon and Junior. Moving on to another piece here. So Sharon is just so positive about everything, and Junior's just so negative about everything. And they're old friends, and they're going to run into each other at a strip mall parking lot. Okay, so I'm going to leave. We'll start the scene with Sharon as the positive one. Junior's the negative one. Positive, negative.
Hey, Junior, is that you?
Yeah, I guess. What's up?
Hey, it's me. It's Sharon. You remember me?
How am I supposed to remember you? I can barely remember my own name right now. What's going on? Like, what do you?
Hey, you look great. That was a great show we just saw in the club there, huh? Did you like it?
I mean, it could have been better. I mean, it was all right, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It was okay. Well, no, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh, really? You know what? They're having another one at 9:30. Want to stick around and go? I'll go with you. We would have fun.
No,
and we can sit next
no.
to each other.
No, ew, no. I mean, like I haven't seen you for a while for a reason.
Oh, I know why. Because I knew you had a crush on me, and I just wanted, to be really cool about it. And yeah, but here we are. So let's have some fun. Oh, it's so great to see you. I like your hair. Wow.
I don't know. I think it's thinning. I don't know. I have like this Dracula thing going on. Like my hair is just like receding. I don't know. And then it's all gray. I mean, like I'm not even 50 and I'm already gray. Ugh.
Gray is cool. But the Dracula thing is really cool too. 'Cause it kind of looks like Rudolph. Who was that famous Rudolph Valentino or something? He had like a kind of a widow's peak. It was kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
get
how
that.
old was he? How old was he? And how old am I? I'm not even 50. And how old was he when he was doing that movie? I am not that
don't
old.
know. You know what I think? I think he was probably real young, but you look so young. I mean, he was probably younger than you are now, and look how much younger you look than he does. You look great.
Do you know how much work it took for me to look this good? Like it is a lot of work. I mean, like Botox and like I like treatments for my face. Like
Oh,
that
how
stuff's just
fun.
expensive. It's
I know, but look
expensive.
how much fun. Oh, how neat. I would love to try some of those things. Of course, I never have, but I'd love to. That looks like so much fun. What else are you going to do next?
What else am I gonna do next? I don't know.
Yeah.
Survive. I mean, like Botox can be scary. Like they're literally like. Do you know what Botox is? Like, ugh. I can't believe I even thought about it.
It's all synthesized. It's not real cow toxins. You know that.
All right, that's positive, negative. Very good job, you guys. Very fine work. You guys stay out here. Let's bring all the other cast out here. We're going to do a piece called 5-Couple Switch. 5-Couple Switch. So Bill and Leah, you're a pair. And once I give you your thing, you can go off to the side. You'll be our first team. And you're on a honeymoon together, okay? So Bill and Leah can go off on the honeymoon. You can minimize yourselves now. Make sure you're muted. And then Neighborhood Watch. Danielle and Ken are doing a neighborhood watch. So there's something going on in your neighborhood. Okay. Interrogation, Jacob and Junior. So one of you is interrogating the other. I can't wait to see how that's going to turn out. Okay. And then we have a safe house, and Sky and Teresa are in the safe house. So you can figure out, why are you in a safe house? What are you trying to be safe from? And then Chelsea and Sharon, you're doing a podcast. Okay. Okay. So go ahead, Ken, go ahead and minimize yourself. Okay. All right. So the first team is going to Bill and Leah. So we can bring them out here right now. They're on their honeymoon together. I'm going to give you an opening line. then what I'm going to do is yell switch. When I yell switch, you guys minimize and mute. And team 2 will come out, which is the neighbors, neighborhood watch, and then the interrogation, then the safe house, and the podcast. We'll all go around 3 times. Okay? And I'll take your last line when I say switch and give it to team 2, and they have to start their scene with that last line. This is called 5-couple switch. Your opening line is, I can't believe we're finally here.
Oh, baby. I believe we're finally here.
I know. Oh my God. It took us so long to get here. How long were we engaged?
Oh, we was talking about the wedding. I thought you were talking about the wine.
We're on our honeymoon. Boo,
Oh,
boo.
yeah, I forgot.
Bill, boo,
You've
boo,
never
boo.
been so beautiful in all your life, darling.
I know, but I mean, just like you said, I can't believe we're here. You finally asked me after 28 years of being engaged. I
And
mean,
I will tell you that bridesmaid was beautiful. Your bridesmaid was gorgeous. I mean, she knocked out that dress that you picked out evidently for her.
yes. That is my twin sister. Yeah, she's
Oh.
gorgeous. You married a gorgeous person.
So which one did I marry?
You married the real mean one if you're going to keep talking about my sister.
I was just joking.
Switch. Neighborhood watch. I was just joking. You guys minimize. Make sure you're muted. I was just joking. Neighborhood watch.
I was just joking, Ken. I just thought I saw that guy with a gun. I just thought it would be funny. You know, it's Halloween time. You know, I just thought it would be funny.
Okay, but you do know that we're on the look for a real night prowler right now.
Yeah, I know. I just, you know how I get about Halloween. All the, our neighborhood just really goes out on those decorations, and I just thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry. I know it's a gun. I shouldn't have made a joke about it.
Well, it's good that we at least are armed, because this guy he's dangerous.
Yeah. How many people have complained now about seeing him potentially? I forget.
There have been a few complaints, but also Mrs. Statler and Mr. Harrison have gone missing.
Switch.
Well,
Mr. Stadler and Mrs. Harrison have gone missing. Interrogation. Mr. Stadler and Mrs. Harrison have gone missing.
All right, where were you?
No, you repeat those lines.
Who? What?
Mr. Stadler and Mrs.
Oh, Mr.
Harrison have
Stadler.
gone missing.
Mr. Sadler and Mr. Harrison have gone missing. Where were you on that night? Where were you?
Like I said, I was busy organizing my antiques.
Do you have any witnesses, or do you have any buddy that can vouch for you?
Is my word not enough for you, officer?
Really? They're missing. We have 2 people missing.
Wow, 2 people missing. Oh, I'll call the police. Oh, wait, I think someone already did.
So are you gonna do you have any witnesses? Do you have an alibi?
Switch.
Yeah.
Do you have an alibi? The safe house. Do you have an alibi?
Do you have an alibi?
No, I don't. It's terrible what's happening. They're spraying frozen water on people.
I know. I can't believe we have to hide from them. Just puny teenagers, I swear to God.
Yeah, that's terrible. I just am so cold from all that water they sprayed on me, and we have to be in this hiding place right here, and we're figure out what to do about it.
Well, okay. I kind of have to confess something to you. I may have stolen some of their money.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Maybe we can pay it back.
yeah. How are we gonna pay it back? Maybe we could. What do we have to do to? What do you think we should do to pay it back?
I don't know. We're gonna have to improvise.
Maybe we could go. Maybe we could order money online and have it delivered to us here or something like that.
Oh yes. Or maybe we can sell something. I've got my cats. We can
Switch,
sell them.
switch. Or maybe we can sell something to podcast.
Or maybe we could sell something, Chelsea.
That is the title of today's episode, everybody. Maybe we can sell something. Sharon, what do you think that we could sell today?
Our good looks.
Oh, maybe. Oh, my goodness. I love that.
Well, Chelsea, tell everybody about the crafts you're working on right now.
I am. I'm working on some crafts, everyone. I am making these nice little necklaces out of recycled rubber bands because, you know, there's just so many rubber bands that are just out in the world. And I'm just trying to help, you know, with recycling and just saving the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, maybe we could sell it.
There's nothing like a good upcycling, and Chelsea has her finger on it.
Maybe. And what are you trying to sell over there other than your good looks, girl?
Switch. Your good looks, girl. Honeymoon. Your good looks, girl. Honeymoon.
I'm sorry, darling, but your good looks is much better than your sister's. So take it that. I apologize for what I said, but you may have to show me that mold to make sure it was you I married and not your sister. But that's later.
All right, Bill. You know it. You're such a bad boy, Bill. Okay, now come on. Let's go to. Do you want to go kayaking?
No, not
Surfing?
today because what?
Surfing?
Surfing. No, I don't want to drown. And you might drown me, but yeah, we can do some.
Switch. You might drown me. Neighborhood watch. You might drown me.
You might drown me, but you're never going to get my car in your possession.
Well, I kind of need it because I think that I saw the perp over there. I mean, like, what's wrong with your car?
It's my car, and I get to drive it. Now, you say the perp's over there?
Yeah. I think I just saw him. I mean, it's literally his description.
Well,
Switch. It's literally his description, interrogation. It's literally his description.
It's literally his prescription. It's literally his, like, you just fit it to a T. It's just crazy.
Wow. So am I being discriminated against because I fit his description to a T?
Well, you don't have an alibi.
Yeah, my alibi is my best friend.
Switch.
Jerry.
My alibi is my best friend. Safe house.
My alibi is my best friend, and I think we're gonna have to sell her.
I guess if that what it comes down to, then we have to be safe here, and if they'll get us out of here, then maybe that's something we need to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her though.
Switch. I'm gonna miss her though. Podcast.
I'm gonna miss her though.
I'm gonna miss her too. I know we got on a different subject, but I agree. I know you're gonna miss your friend.
Yeah.
Y'all, sounds like y'all have done and been through a lot together.
Well, I have, Chelsea, but we did have to fire her. She was stealing from the lunchroom, and we just can't have that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what I'm making are these bottle cap earrings. Oh, see, but you got to coat them in a really good heavy metal.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to stop there. We'll go twice because of time. We want to do this couples therapy. Good job, you guys. Okay, I'm going to bring the couples out now. We have some couples therapy. If you guys want to write any comments in the chat, you can do that, and I'll read them to the cast at the end. They'd love to hear your lovely comments. Okay, we're going to move on to couples therapy. Let's start out here with Jacob and Danielle. Okay, so I appreciate you guys coming back. So, all right. So, Danielle, you didn't tell Jacob before you guys got married that you had a criminal record, and of course we talked about that. And of course, Jacob,
Yeah.
you didn't tell her you were a defrocked priest. So both of you kind of were withholding some information. So do you two want to kind of talk it out in front of me right now, a little bit about that? You don't have as much time as I'd like, but I can give you a little bit of time to kind of talk that out about what is your criminal past that he should probably know, and maybe you talk about being a defrocked priest. What happened there? Go ahead, guys.
Right. Well, I'll go first. I was a defraud priest. I am a defraud priest because I thought the priesthood was for me, but turns out God had other plans for me, and I didn't know how to do that, so I just left. Really.
Yeah, it was really disheartening to find that out, because after I had gotten arrested, I had a very bad problem with stealing jewelry at stores, and then I found God, and that was like the foundation of our relationship. And so to find that out, I'm having a really hard time with it, Ken.
Like I'm having a hard time with it as well, knowing that you're knowing that you're a thief.
Well,
Thou shalt not steal.
yeah, I mean, it was more about the problem of needing the jewelry. It's not like I technically had the money. It was more about wanting the jewelry it was all about the thrill of stealing the jewelry. I'm sorry. And so I've gotten help now, and I'm better now.
Okay. Well, thank you too. I wish we could spend more time, but we'll talk about this the next time we get together. Okay. And just keep your marriage together. Okay. All right. Let me bring out Bill and Junior. Okay. So I know Junior, Bill is your dad. And I know that you asked him if you could have your room back because you had lost your job. And your dad, Bill, said, no, he's rented out your room and deal with it. So that's what you guys wanted to talk about. So go ahead and let's see how that can be worked out.
JR, I had to rent your room out, try to make some of that money back I spent on you in college, even though you did drop out after the first semester.
Do you know how hard it is to get even into that college? And that's why you spent that money. And then, yes, I did drop out because, mom died. And I thought that you would want me to be there with you. And then you go and not even have my room the way it was. I mean, I think that's why, mom died. She couldn't, handle losing her baby. You know what I mean? I'm her baby boy.
Well, she didn't die for, constantly coming home saying she died. She only died once. So, you could stay in the room, even though it was decorated a little different, even though my girlfriend's already decorated the room. You can stay there once, but then, I've got to rent it back out.
You have a girlfriend already. She's not even in the ground yet.
I told her to stay home during the funeral, but you don't mind that, I know. But so she started out renting your room, and then she didn't like your room, so she liked my bedroom better, and so now I'm renting your room out and double the money. She's renting my room out, and now I'm renting your room out to another lady. This is all to help pay for all the money you spent that one semester. You could have gone 4 years at another college, any college, for what you spent that one semester. I think you were drinking.
Do you know how much books are? Do you know how much tuition are? And then
did you even read them? I don't think you even read the books. I think you just used them for weights in the lake or something,
Weights in the lake.
Yeah,
you think I'm the one who killed Mom? That's not what the court said.
Well, you probably thumbed through them like this and said you laid an eye on every page. So I still got to rent your room out.
Okay.
And, you can move in the basement. That's okay.
Okay, well, that's not bad. You got the basement. So at least we had some resolution, and maybe when you might be able to get your way back to getting your room. Thank you, guys. Wow, he left pretty early. I hope he's too happy. Okay, let's go to Leah and Teresa. Okay, so now last time we talked about your obsession, Teresa, with you buying stuffed animals. You have stuffed animals all over the house. all sizes. And now you're obviously you're wearing whatever that is, animal-like thing, and you're just obsessed with these puppets and animals, and to the point where Leah, your roommate, has had to actually donate some of these to, like, you know, underprivileged kids or Christmas drives or to the mission. And you're getting very upset with that, but you know, she barely can walk around anymore because there's so many stuff down. They're on all the couches. They're on everything. You even started putting some in her room. So do you want to talk about this so we can resolve this issue?
Yes, Ken, I would love to do that. Please do that. Teresa, what is up with all these stuffed animals? I mean, does it go something from your childhood?
Well, yeah, I got all these stuffed animals around, and now I'm gonna put them all in bags. I've become a bad lady with stuffed animals now, cause you're gonna take them all away and stuff like that. So I'm gonna hide them all in bags now. I'm putting them all in bags. See there.
Do they have names? Do they have personalities? Are they your only friend?
Yeah, this one has a personality.
What's its name?
Pepsi, because
Pepsi's gone.
Oh no! I put them in the bag. Put them in the bag. I don't know if it's in the bag or not. Put them in the bag. No, you can't see
Give it to Goodwill. They deserve it. They deserve it. And this Spider-Man's going too. Bye, Mr. Spider-Man. You can stop kissing.
I love that. I love that one. I love the Spider-Man one.
Gone. Spider-Man's gone.
Gone.
Name?
That one.
Okay. All right. Okay, listen, you guys need to work this out. Perhaps maybe, Teresa, you keep the stuffed animals in your room and your closet, and then keep the living area, you know, you can carry one out or a couple when you're out there, but, you know, you need to keep the living area. I mean, you set the whole kitchen table, all 6 seats around the kitchen have your stuffed animals, so she can. So you need to start giving her some space, okay? Thank you, ladies. I hope you work it. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Okay, let's have Sky and Chelsea come out here. Okay, so I know that your stepsisters, Chelsea's the older stepsister, and you know, she was in rehab, and now you're out. I appreciate that. And then Sky, apparently you're the spoiled little 19-year-old teenager who was given everything by, you know, and Chelsea had kind of a troubled high school time, and that's when the divorce happened the last time, so that's how she reacted, and she went into rehab. Now she's come back, but she's just very upset with you that you're getting everything. They're buying you cars, they're putting you through college. She's having trouble paying her own rent, so you know, she feels you're really entitled and you're just a spoiled little brat. I'll have you guys talk this out.
Sure, I'd love to go first because, you know, after the divorce, and it happened, you know, when she was very young, but, you know, I had to go down to Texas and, you know, I had to make a living for myself. And I had to make a living for myself like when I was 13 years old, okay? And I got mixed up in the rodeo, and, you know, rodeo's a rough life, and I had to live pretty hard. And with the way that I see that Dad is treating you and how just ungrateful you are, you know, you didn't even have to live in Texas. You didn't grow up here, you know? So you just need to say thanks. That's all I'm trying to say. Just, you know, just say thanks. That's it. She's speechless. Look at that.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd just like to say you were 13 and you had a boyfriend already, so you just spend your time with him. I was 9, okay?
I can't help I'm pretty.
By myself. What?
I can't help. I can't help it that, you know, I blossomed early. Okay, I blossomed early.
Well, you know what? You're ungrateful too, because I told you you had friends. You had a boyfriend. You had your best friend who would come over for sleepover every single fucking day. How about you? How about me? No one was there for me. No one.
I don't know about that, girl. You driving the Lamborghini, okay? And I had to ride a horse to school, and you got the car. Okay, how much
But I was
is that little
alone.
jacket you wearing? You know what I'm saying?
You
I
know,
was
well, listen,
alone.
this is what I suggest you do. You teach her how to horseback ride and you let her drive your Lamborghini and begin to start sharing some things. And then maybe you'll start learning some of the things that I got boys for your older sister, and, you know, you'll meet more friends. It sounds like you need more friends. She's more social, but you didn't need to be social because your parents gave you everything. Okay. Thank you two for coming in today. I hope you worked that out. This is my final pair, Ken and Sharon. Okay, so Ken and Sharon. So, you know, I know you guys wanted to talk to this. You know, I talked to you before individually, like what you want to do the session on. And so, you know, Ken never told you, but he was married like 2 times before he married you. He just kind of left that off. And of course, Ken's upset that, you know, you guys live on a farm and you're letting all the farm animals like pigs and cows and some even horses come in. There's a dog behind you right now. I don't know, that might be a small sheep. But I mean, you are just letting everything come in. You have wild animals like birds, crows, squirrels, even a skunk. And okay, now that's just stupid. Okay, now, so you guys want to talk this out, because now he admits he was married twice before you, which he never told you. You were supposed to be his first. And you want to talk to her about all the animals in the house? Talk it out.
What do you have to say, Ken? Where
About the animals in the house?
Where do you want them
about
to
it.
go?
The what?
Where do you want them to go?
Outside. I mean, that's what the land is for. And the chicken coop that I built last year.
The chicken coop is good for chickens. What about the sheep? Where are they supposed to go? You were supposed to build a corral, but I guess maybe you were busy looking for your next wife. Is that what's going on?
Well, looking for my next, you know, relationships are complex, okay? Not every marriage is perfect. You know, sometimes things don't work out and you have to start over and they don't work out again. That doesn't mean it won't work out this time. Okay, I do love you.
I love you
more
too.
than I love my previous wives.
Will you please build a corral?
If I can get the wood, yeah. Okay. I mean, you know, there's just shortages of supplies of everything these days. I mean, I'm surprised we have as many animals as we do.
There's a giant sequoia right down there, and there's some redwoods that grow around it. How about some redwood?
I am not chopping down the endangered giant sequoia out there.
No, but the
there
redwoods.
for 2,000 years.
Actually, yeah. Okay. What about, okay, well, so here's the deal. I'll make a deal with you. If the therapist agrees that I will keep the cow outside. Okay, I don't think the cow will wander too far. And well, and then, but the sheep and goats get to stay inside until you are finished building. So.
Okay, I mean.
All right, good. We had a breakthrough. That's fantastic. Okay. You guys stay out here. Let's bring the whole cast out here, because that's our show, folks. So if you want to make any comments, make them right now. We'll be back in 4 weeks with a brand new show, hopefully with all these same cast members. You guys did a great job tonight. Let's introduce our cast. That's Bill up there. This is his first show. Good job, Bill.
Yeah. Thank you.
And he thinks big. He's got a woman living in the guest room, and he's got a woman living with him now. He's just an animal. How long was it? A couple hours ago she died. Who knows?
Yeah,
Chelsea.
You know.
Chelsea, first show with us. Fantastic. Great Texas lady. Yeah.
That's true.
And Ken, who has a dinosaur next to him. I don't know why. We'll find out someday.
Oh, yeah, that was my pet T-Rex. He just got out.
Oh, okay. Okay. He looks so real. And over there in Australia is Sky, and she had an emotional breakdown when she had to sell her cat.
Yeah, I still miss her now. She won't talk to me after that. She's kind of giving me the butt after I sold her, so...
Oh, well.
Life's hard right now.
She's probably out in the sun. And there's Jacob, the criminal.
And you have no evidence against me.
Yes. Now, if we put the two together, the defrock priest criminal, that would even be worse. And there's Leah, who, oh my golly, gets rid of a lot of stuffed animals, and that's a big stuffed animal there.
Thank you. Thank you. This has been so much fun. I just love doing this. You guys are so funny.
All right. And then there's Sharon, who actually probably does have an animal in her house right now. We saw it.
Yeah, sorry, one of the sheep goat. It's a baby goat.
Baby
Got it.
goat. I like to see the
He's
horns.
enjoying it. He loves you guys. He thinks you're great.
And there's Junior, who had to be very negative. He didn't get his room back. He was just a negative
It
person.
was a bad night.
Yes.
But I got to snuggle with one of my babies.
Oh, he's good. He's a beautiful dog. Yeah. That will get you a lot of attention if you bring that dog outside.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
He gets
that's
a lot of compliments.
Oh, yeah. He's a good looking dog. You're not a bad looking kid yourself. Okay.
Not
For
even
almost
6 months old.
50-year-old guy getting gray. There's Teresa, who's got a house full of wonderful pets.
So long, everybody.
And there's Danielle, who will just make a comment. She does not do nude massage and chanting. So don't try and look her up.
I think we've done that in 2 classes now, me doing nude,
Yeah. Well, I
massages
just had
to
I had to bring that. You brought the
I like
nude in
it.
last time.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
did.
making a masseuse. So I said, let me just put them together and add chanting. Okay, guys, wave goodbye. We'll be back in 4 weeks with a brand new show with this cast. So you please watch us. It's going to be a great show. They're always different. We'll have all new games.